Hello. Today's topic is happiness. Let's start. Question 1. What makes you happy in your daily life? Well, when this question comes to my mind, I can't stop smiling because there are little things and people make me happy in my life. For example, when I see my parents and children, especially my students, smile, they make me warm. And when I embrace the beauty of nature, I feel delighted. I am a foodie. That's why when I eat some delicious food or scrumptious dishes, what I love, that make me happy too. My happiness is not big, just these small things make me happy in my day-to-day life. Okay, now let's dive in number 2. Do you prefer spending time alone or with others to feel happy? Mm, I suppose it is depending on my mood. Sometimes when I feel depressed or over emotion, I want to stay alone in silence because sometimes spending time alone is the best way to reduce our stress and to reflect our mind. But being a social butterfly and the leader of the conversation club, sometimes I prefer spending time with others to be alive and to be more refreshers. So I always spend time or flexibility according to my mood. Yeah. Okay, now number 3. Can money buy happiness? Why or why not? This question is controversial question because 80% of people said money can't buy happiness, while 20% of people disagree. For me, personally, I agree both sides because there are two types of happiness, internal happiness and external happiness. Of course, we can't buy happiness with money, so because happiness is the state of our emotion. Especially we can't buy love, kindness, empathy, and family. So we can buy happiness. But as human being, we need money for our livelihood, for our basic need. For example, if we are feeling sick, we need money for education to support your family or to support your children. We need money to be a better life. We need money. That's why I would love to say 80% of money can't buy happiness, but 20% of money can buy happiness because happy, happiness can't buy, money can't buy happiness, but money can be comfort for our desire, for our livelihood. Thank you. Okay, now let's start number four. Do you think people today are happier than people in the past? Why? Wow, this question is an interesting question. Let me think about. In the past, people didn't have advanced technologies. So when I compare the old people and the modern people, it is a little hard to say because our lifestyles have totally changed a lot. In the past, we didn't use technology tool, so we embrace with the real happiness, um, especially face-to-face because of face-to-face communication, the embracing with the nature, and like the good relationship with our family and relatives or friends, especially the children play on the ground. This is their real happiness, so they are happier than the modern era. But today, fast-paced world, most of the people spend time a lot on social media, especially because of advanced technology tools. So they thought that their happiness is their virtual world, even though sometimes they feel isolated, that they love their life. They thought that they are happier than the past era or old era because in this modern era that they can do whatever they want for their communication, for their education, for their business. So even though they are teenager or children, they can create their money, they can income. So life, their life looks like a paradise in this era. That's why I would like to say it is a little hard to say when I compare the old eras and the modern era because uh you know um, both of both the old and modern era had their own ways to find happiness. Mm. So it is dependent on you. Yeah. So if you ask your grandpa or the great grandparents, so they would absolutely answer, I am happier than I am happier uh in our in in our pastime because that they don't like technology too. For our new generation, we love and we are happy this in this modern era. Yeah, that's right. Thank you. So now let's start number five. Some people think success brings happiness, while others think happiness brings success. What is your opinion? Mm, this question is impressive. Personally, happiness brings success because my motto is my happiness is my success. So sometimes it is hard to measure our happiness and our success. So, what is your success? What is your happiness? For me, my success is my happiness. My happiness is my success, or vice versa. I'm not a celebrity. I'm not a famous person, but I am happy in my environment because now I support the children and I convey the good things to my environment. So I am. teaching to the students, especially the children. So I am successful in my environment. So that's why this happiness brings success. Uh, for me, I'm just a normal girl. That's why my happiness is my success. But it is sometimes it is depending on mindset. But if you want to be a rich or successful person, um, you will think so your success is your happiness. Yeah, it is up to you. Your life is your choice. Thank you so much.